Hello everyone. Today in this video we are going to talk about accessing CSV files in Python, how to visualize the data, data science, SQL connectivity and face detection only on Google Colab. So let's start the same Colab notebook. I'm going to open here. Well, I have designed a new Colab notebook here that is CSV file. Today I'm going to tell you what do you mean by CSV file and how we can open. I have designed one CSV file for you guys. This is CSV file. Mostly this CSV file is in form of text and we separate here the fields, the heading and the stuff with the help of a comma. Like you can see, I'm having here name, age and marks, and I'm writing name, age and marks next to line and then new line and then new line, and each and every stuff is different from each other. I'm separating each and every attribute with the help of this comma. This is a pure text file. If I wanted to read such file in Python, because so many CSV file we have like available on internet, we have different types of CSV file, we have different types of stuff is written inside. If you don't want to make it, we have it on Google. You can Google, you can write there free CSV file download. You can download in your Google Colab and you can open. So today I'm going to tell you guys how you can download, how you can interact with your CSV file. So here you can see that the moment when I'm clicking on this yellow color box, this is a box, a simple box. You can say its name is file. It is available on Google Colab on left hand side. When you click over here, you will be able to see that I am having sample data here. Sample data means I'm having so much stuff. I'm having so much sample data, which I'm trying. I'm having trial data also, which I'm trying with the help of my codes. I don't want to design a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff is available on internet. So if I want to analyze, if I want to learn data science with the help of that stuff, so I can download it and I can save this file in my Google Colab and I can apply my program on it. So how to do it, guys? You can see this is a file. You need to click over here. You need to click on sample data, and this is a button like with the help of which you can upload. So right now I have designed my own CSV file. You can see I'm having some stuff and the name is data, and I'm keeping its extension is .csv, and this is saved on my desktop. And I'm going to tell you how you can do this thing, how you can upload here. See, direct I'm going to click over here a button upload. It is saved on my desktop and the name of the file is data. You can see it looks like this is CSV file. So it is already added in my project, so I'm not going to do it. But if you want, you just need to double click and you can add. If you have installed or downloaded any free CSV file from internet, so please keep it on desktop or download or anywhere. Please remember the path and direct click on upload button on Google Colab and upload. Once you have uploaded, guys, it is here only. You don't need to worry about it. And I'm going to tell you a code now. Once you have uploaded, what you need to do. So you have two ways, guys. This is the first way, like when you want to upload with the help of code. But if you don't want to upload with the help of code, if you know how to upload over here, how to upload, how to click on this file, how to upload direct, once you have uploaded, you can write this code also. But if you want to upload through code, so here I'm having a code. Like if you are if you are facing a issue or some problems, like how to upload an inside source code inside source folder, so we have one more option. You simply need to write over here from google.colab import files. So this is a kind of line like which is going to import your file, and the moment you are writing files.upload is a function, and when you're passing it to upload it, and when you're going to run this out, you will be getting over here a button automatically through which you can upload. Like, see, if you want to cancel upload, you can click on cancel upload. If you want to upload, you can click over here, choose file, and direct you can choose file from desktop. Still you need to upload. See, you have two ways: either you upload in a folder, either you upload here indirectly, like the automatically means the file will be going to the same destination, but you have two ways, you can say. Like, so I'm having data. Once again, I'm going to click over here and it is uploading, you can see. So either you upload in the source file, either you upload through the code. It's up to you. So once you have done this thing, once you have uploaded your file, you can see it is uploaded. I could see like text is CSV 65 bytes last modified and 100% done, means it is uploaded. Now, what I need to do if I've uploaded the file, how to run the file. So for this, definitely I need to import pandas as a PD. I'm going to take here one more library, that is IO. IO is basically for input and output operations, which I have imported. I'm going to write over here pandas. In place of pandas, I'm going to take as a PD dot read CSV, because I need to read my CSV file. IO dot bytes IO. You need to write like this, and I'm going to write over here upload it, and the name of my file, the file which I have uploaded, dot data.csv. And once I have done this line, once I have written this line, what I need to do, I'm simply passing my entire thing to DF, which is a object. Like I'm getting all my CSV stuff in DF. With the help of DF, I just can print it. You can see I'm printing over here DF. I'm writing here DF, and then once you run this, you will be able to know like whatever you have written in your file, whatever you have in your data file, in your CSV file, whose names you are writing over here, that will come up in front of you. So it is very easy. So I'm not simply talking about my CSV file. Many of the times we have more than 100 fields in CSV file. You can have a multiple CSV file uploaded on internet for testing programs. So you can download any, you can upload it here and you can run this code. So this is a program like how you can read, how you can use your CSV file. If you want, you can design. If you want, you can take from internet. Now moving on to the next example, guys. I'm having some, this CSV stuff can be visualized also, like can be applied on graph also. Like here you can see, here I'm having a code. So I'm today in this program, in this lecture, I'm going to give you so much programs. I'm going to give you so many projects, which is like already designed by me, already stored in my system. I'm going to give all these programs to you inside documentation. These are ready codes. You can see these codes and you can run this in Google Colab itself. So here, this is a pie plot. That means like if you have a gas tragedy stuff available on internet, that is a CSV file. But if you wanted to, to visualize it on some bar graph, or you want to use a scatter here, or you want to apply in a pie chart or any bar graph or chart through chart, if you want to visualize, definitely plotting is again possible here. Here I'm having a code. You need to use a pandas as a PD. You need to use matplotlib here. We have a code like right now I'm having a CSV file where I'm having name, age, and marks. I've written all three. I'm writing headers, name, and I'm simply plotting. You can see this is the same function I'm using here, which we have done in matplotlib.pyplot session. Like last session, we have done a lot of plotting, and this is the same function I'm using over here. But how you can use this CSV file? You simply need to write over here DF, because entire CSV file I'm having inside DF. Dot set index. I'm going to set index over here. So name and marks I just need, and I'm going to apply here dot plot function, and plot function you can show also. So whatever CSV file you are giving over here, whatever CSV file you are using, make sure you should have enough data over there. You should have more than 2 axes over there, or at least 2 axes, because we know this thing like on graph I'm having X and Y axis. So such things are very important. If I'm having X and Y axis, I simply need at least 2 axes so that I can plot a graph. So we have done a lot of thing on graph. We have done in our last class like how to give a colors to the graph, how to give a marker to the graph, how to visualize anything. If I'm having CSV file, how to visualize. If I'm having any file, means whatever file you have. If you have designed a CSV file, that also can be visualized by using the same code. If you're using any CSV file, ready CSV file from internet, again the same thing can be applied over there. So guys, this is CSV file. This we have done like how to read if it is available on internet, that you can read. If it is designed by you, then also you can read. But now coming on to the next topic, that is how to access MySQL. We all know like, connectivity is very important. Like in each and every programming language, we have all the programming language we use for front end. MySQL we have for back end. So if I'm having a huge backend designed by somebody, and if I want to access data, if I want to select data, if I want to insert data, add data, or I want to pick up a small piece of data from huge database, and I want to show it to my user, how to do this? So this is a Google Colab, guys, and MySQL is a different software. Like I'm going to show it to you. This is MySQL. I've installed MySQL command line version. So this is another software, and MySQL is different thing. So how to make a connection in between these two things? For these two things, we just need MySQL connected for this thing. So guys, you need to install MySQL connector here through your Google Colab. Again, I wanted to say, if you are using ideally Python ideally version, then you need to go to command prompt, and command prompt you need to write pip install MySQL connector, and you can install MySQL connector if you're working on ideally. But if you're working on Google Colab, then instead of writing on ideally, you will be writing here only, that is pip install MySQL connector Python. So here I have written pip install MySQL connector Python. Make sure when you're running this command on ideally, you should have a good internet connection, because this command is going to run on it is going to run online, and it is going to install this particular connector in your computer system. So you don't need to install, you simply need to run this command and everything will be done. You can see I have written over here, and I'm going to run it pressing Control Enter key together. Now you can see looking in indexes means it is satisfied, requirement is done. This particular thing like MySQL connected is already installed in my computer system. So that is the reason it is not taking up time. Otherwise, if you're downloading very first time, then it will be showing you all such kind of things and then it will be done. Now, once you have done this pip install MySQL connector, what I'm going to do is I'm going to connect my Python with my SQL. So guys, before taking up to connectivity directly, I'm going to teach you some basic MySQL command, because you should know MySQL is like, is a backend software where I can put up so much stuff, where I can put up so much things over there, which is well structured, which is keeping in a well proper format so that the things can be accessed very easily. So, basically we just make over here the databases. Inside databases, we have table, inside table, we have a lot of stuff. So how to do it, guys? While you're for this, you need to install MySQL. It is freely available on internet. Just write MySQL command line client version. In fact, we have a MySQL Lite version also available. If you want, if you have this MySQL workbench, this is again a good thing, like you can work with this also, but I'm not going to use this thing over here because I'm having MySQL 8.0 command line client version I'm going to use. While I've installed this thing, let's always remember, when you are installing MySQL, make sure the user ID and the password ID, like password and a username, whatever you are giving during installation, write it somewhere. Because every time whenever you are opening MySQL, you need to write your user ID and a password. So I remember mostly we keep in like it is a de facto, you can say, but while if we are learner, we always should save our MySQL user ID and a password with a word root, that is ROOT root. So I'm going to write here the password is root, and I'm coming back to my next line. I'm going to hit enter key and I can see like, it is done. My MySQL is ready to accept the commands from me. So the basic command what I'm going to write over here, like show databases. So whatever databases I'm having in my MySQL, like it will be visible to me. So the moment I'm writing a show databases, I could see like I'm having all the databases. So I'm going to connect with my database, that is iCode. So I'm going to connect over here, connect iCode. So this is my databases. I've connected with my iCode databases. You can see this is connection ID 29 and my database is iCode. So guys, once you have connected with your databases, you simply need to write over here show tables, because I'm having databases, so many databases. Inside each and every databases, I'm having so many tables. Inside so many tables, I'm having so many stuff. So I've connected with one database, that is iCode. Inside I'm having tables, show tables I'm writing, and I'm having so many tables over here, you can see. Now, if I wanted to view this table, that is EMP, how to see? So I'll be writing over here, select star from EMP and semicolon. So select means I wanted to see, star means everything from my table, and the name of my table, that is EMP. You can see, guys, you can see this is my table. I'm having name and I'm having few roll numbers in my table. So it is not like in one database you can see only one table. No, you can see any table. So I'm having up and down key on my keyboard. If I'm using, I can see like the commands can be repetitively coming up in front of me. I don't need to write it again and again. So I'm having one more, that is test4 databases. I'm right over here. This is my table in my database iCode. Oh, so sorry, my table is empty right now. So if I want, I can insert something in my table also. But I don't know what is the structure of test4, means how many fields I'm having. So I'm having one more command over here, guys. I just can write DSCTST test4. So I'll be able to see the structure of test4. You can see I'm having only name field in my test4. So let's insert. I'm writing an insert into test4. And I'm going to write over here the field, guys. First of all, the field where I'm going to enter, and I'm going to write over here values and what value I'm going to write. Now, guys, always remember name is always in a string, and a string we always write in double inverted comma. So I'm going to write over here Krishna. All right. So this is the name I'm writing over here, coming at the end, putting semicolon and coming back to my next line. Guys, you can see one row is already affected. It is done. So I just can use up and down arrow key from my keyboard, and I can add so many names over here. I'm writing over here Rohit. Okay, this is all done. And you can see one more row affected. I'm going to write here Saisha, and you can see like one more row affected. Now I wanted to see like how much stuff I have added in my table. So my table name is test4. I'm going to write over here test4, and here you can see, guys, I am having all these three names in my table. So it is amazing thing, like it is a backend. What we do, we just keep a lot of stuff over here. We just keep information here, and we connect it with our programming end, that is our front end, and we call the things from front end, and things will come up from back end. Back end is always a very secure part of each and every company. Like you can see SBI Bank is a bank. All all candidates a bank account information is saved in MySQL only, and whatever programming language we use, we design design software, we connect this with backend and we start, accessing the information with the help of server. But definitely, connection for connection, connecting Python and MySQL with the help of MySQL connection, that is very, very, very important, guys. So we have some more basic commands, like if I wanted to delete anything, like delete table and the name of the table. Like for example, I wanted to delete test4. So I can delete this also, guys. Delete table and the name of a table. Writing over here. Okay, for delete, I could not delete like this. I'm having a command that is drop, because I'm going to drop my table, structure and everything. Structure and everything means my test4 is no more now. So the moment I'm writing over here, select start from test4, guys, you can see test4 is not available now. It is not available. I could not see this thing now. So next thing I'm just going to write over here. Again, I'm going to access my EMP. So I'm writing here is select star from EMP, and this is my stuff. You can see, guys. Now I just wanted to tell you guys, for example, I don't want to see name and roll number, both of these two attributes. I just simply wanted to see only name. So I'll be writing over here, select name, select name from EMP. So you can see, like, I'm going to access only name. If I wanted to access, for example, name, I want to give some heading, some other heading. Name is first name. So this is also can be done, guys. It is amazing thing, like, for some temporary purpose, if I want to print first name in place of name, so that this is also possible. You can see in place of name, I'm getting first name. But always remember, guys, first name is just for temporary purpose. Actually, this field name is name, but I'm showing it with her name, like it is first name. And it is just for temporary purpose, because while you're writing once again, like select start from EMP, you can see it is still name. So, this is my skill. I just can create table. I can insert my step. Now, how to create table? I just need to tell you this also, guys. I'm creating a new table. Create table. Table name is trial. And I'm writing over here, guys, name, where, care. And I'm taking over here size, like I just can insert a 10 characters name. I'm writing here salary. And I'm writing here, this is a form of integer numbers. Definitely salary is in form of integer, and this is all done. This is my table is created, guys. Now how to insert? So guys, I am having insert command. So why to write? Just to speed up my code, I'm using, arrow keys, and this is my insert into trial. I'm going to write over here. This is my trial. All right. And here I'm writing name as well as salary, because I need to insert both of these two things. Values I've written already, citation or number direct. I just can write this is the salary coming at then, and I'm running this out. So you can see, guys, one row is affected, means one row is added in my table. I'm writing as Sakshi. So this is again done. I'm writing here Raina. I'm writing here Raina and just doing some modification in salary. And this is all done. You can see now I've added in all these three records in my table, that is trial, and I'm simply going to showcase like how much things I'm having in trial. So select the star from trial. I'm going to write, and here you can see like I'm having a trial, and I could see all such kind of things. Now if I wanted to delete only the row where we will be writing like this, guys. So delete table trial. I want to delete table trial where I'm having a name is Raina. Okay, so I'm simply going to remove this table word from here. Delete trial where name. Delete star from trial where name is equal to Raina. All right, guys, so I've deleted. You can see, so I'm simply writing over here, delete from, and the name of the table where name is equal to Raina. In fact, I can delete, with the help of salary also, delete from trial where salary. So I just wanted to delete all those, records whose salary is greater than is equal to 10,000. Though I'm having only 85, okay, 70,000. I just could write over here. So you can see, like, delete from trial. I'm going to delete all the records from trial table where salary is greater than or equal to 70,000. So you can see, guys, what all the things are affected. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to close and I'm going to run it again. That is SQL. So if like due to any glitch, like if you are closing, you simply need to open it again. How to open it again? You simply will be writing over here root. I'm going to show my databases, means all the databases. I'm going to connect with my database. The name of my database is iCode. Okay, this is done. I'm going to show all the tables. So I'm writing over here show tables and I'll be able to see all the tables. I'm going to connect with trial. So I'm writing over here select star from trial, select star because I wanted to see all records, select star from trial. Okay, so I could see, like, Saisha and Sakshi I'm getting over here. So I've already told you like how to delete the things, how to delete with the help of, a salary range, drop the things, how to create database. If you wanted to create database, guys, you can create database. Also, you simply need to write over here, create a database DD. Once you have done this, my database is created, then just write show databases and you will be able to find a newly created databases that is DD in place of, like, just to connect, you just simply need to write over here connect DD and you will be able to connect DD successfully. So once you have connected DD, so I've already told you we have database, inside database we have tables. So I'm going to make over here a table, create table trial, create table trial, and I'm going to take over here only name, and I'm writing a varchar means, guys, this is a character, this is a collection of character. Name is always a collection of character. So I've done with my table create table trial. The name of my table is trial name varchar. Only one heading I have taken, that is name. Now if I wanted to insert in this, simply I'll be writing insert into, and the name of my table is trial, and I wanted to insert in name, and the values which I wanted to give, like, I simply wanted to write over here Seema, or this name I have written. So I have added one row. Okay, and if I wanted to see all the records, so simply I'll be writing over here select a star from trial. All right, so I'll be able to see, all stuff in my trial, like whatever name I've added. If you wanted to uh, like add all names or some other names, so you can see, like, simply I just need to write over here select and I'm having my entire structure here. I'm having DSC also, guys. DSC trial means if you wanted to see the structure of your table trial, like how many fields, how many type, what is the structure, so the things can be done in this way very easily. So this is all about MySQL, guys. So for example, I'm having trial, or I'm just, instead of this, I'm just going to connect with iCode right now, because the code which I'm going to give you on Python, that is connected with iCode. So iCode, I'm having one database, guys, and this database, I'm going to tell you how to access this database from Python. I'm having my stuff in SQL, but I'm going to access through Python. I've connected with iCode. I'm going to write over here show. I'm going to write over here show table, guys. This is my show table. So I'm simply writing over here show tables. So I'll be able to see all the tables over here. Now you can see the table which I'm having, that is trial. So I'm writing over here select, or EMP. EMP I wanted to access, so select star from EMP. So guys, I'm having a code like available in Python, which I'm going to show it to you. Here I'm having a code. Okay, this is CSV file, and here I'm going to tell you like how you can connect your Python with your MySQL. So I've already told you, like, you need to install by writing a pip. First of all, you need to install MySQL connector. Once you have installed MySQL connector, what you need to do for selection means, simply if you wanted to view your table not from SQL. You have your table in SQL, but from Python, how to view. So I'm telling you here, first of all, you need to import OS. Then you need to install MySQL.connector, which you have already installed using a pip install MySQL connector. We have already installed, and now we are going to import pandas, NumPy, Matplotlib. Also, we are going to import Seaborn as SNS. We are going to import with the help of this. Means it helps in connection, but right now I'm not using in my code anywhere, so I just can delete it. So MySQL.connector I have already imported. So by mistake, maybe I have written it once again. So I'm just going to remove it. Now this line is very important line, guys. You can see what I'm doing over here. I'm simply writing like MySQL.connector.connect means I'm requesting from MySQL connector to please connect. I'm having a local host because I'm not using, server. I'm using a local host. I'm doing on my system only. The username is root, password is again root, and database is iCode. So I've already shown you on MySQL having databases iCode, and inside iCode the table which I'm using, that is EMP. So I'm giving con con because I'm having all connection detail inside this object, guys, and I'm simply writing over here select start from EMP. So I'll be getting all information from EMP from SQL, and everything will be available in DF1. So when you print over here, you will get entire table. Similarly, I'm going to show you about insertion, guys. I'm having insertion also. I'm having insertion tag is also available here. Means if you wanted to insert anything with the help of Python, you wanted to insert in MySQL, how to do this. Again, connection details and everything you need to give. You can take information, means whatever user wanted to write as a name, or for example, in your table, you have only name. So you can take name from user using input function. And is like the query will remain same, guys, like insert into the name of the table, and values, in values, you will be giving a name that will be executed. So once you have done this much, you just simply need to write over here cor.execute. And once you write query, your query will be executed. And once you write commit, you will be able to see, means commit means executed, applied, and committed. So commit is a final operation. Once you write commit, it will be added into your table. And then again, when you're running your selection program, you will be able to view your table. So it is that easy, guys. You simply need to install some SQL connector. And then once you're writing a code, you will be able to access each and everything. So here we have done selection, we have done insertion. Now coming on face detection. So guys, after applying insertion and selection code in SQL using Python, we are on face detection. Of course, this is the last and a wonderful project in Python, which I'm going to explain you that if you have any face detection, if you have any image, you can detect the faces also. So this is a working code on face detection. We are going to import here NumPy as a np matplotlib.pyplot as a PLT, because we are going to make here a square on the faces. We are going to read faces. So guys, first of all, I have added here one image which I got from internet, that is face.jpg. Now where I have added, again, I'm going to the same folder. I'm having sample. I'm going to click this button and I'm having this image on my desktop. I've written on desktop, clicked on desktop. I've clicked over here. And this is my face image. I double click and it will be downloaded here. Like you can see, it is downloading again, though I have already downloaded. So once two things you need to download here. One, you need to add here a face image. Second thing, you need to add here a Harcascat file. Now, what is this Harcascat file? Harcascat file, I'm going to give you a open link so that you can download a Harcascat file. This is her cascade file now. Now guys, what do you mean by her cascade file? Definitely we are not going to write each and every code line like detecting face. That is not that easy. We all know face detection algorithm is very complex. Sometimes we need to measure the forehead, we need to see, we need to, skin color, and each and everything we need to check. So all these things you don't need to write, you simply need to write a main code and you will be getting a her cascade file through this web page. This is a her cascade file you can see, and this is entire her cascade file. Definitely we are not going to write this on Python. This is available on internet free of cost. You simply can download it. You can see this is a docs.xml file. .xml file. I'm going to give you this link in documentation in the same course, how you can download this thing, how you can copy this thing. See, this is a copy button. I have copied this thing. I'm having my notepad file. On notepad, you simply need to paste it. You simply need to paste it and save it to your desktop. Give it any name and please save with extension .xml, because this is XML file. So once you have saved it in your desktop, I'm going to add up here. Again, I'm going to click over the same button, going to sample data, click this button, and I'm going to add it from desktop. I'm having, this is her cascade file and face detection her cascade file. So I'm going to give a link of this XML. So this is already downloaded in my source folder. So if it is not at your end, you simply need to add two things for this simple program. You need to add only two things. One is face picture. Second, you need to add is XML file, face detection XML file, that is her cascade, and the link I'm going to provide you in documentation. So what I'm going to do is, guys, I'm using here PLT, which is my matplotlib.pyplot aliasing, that is an object. So I'm simply writing over here PLT dot, I'm writing here PLT dot imread. So what I'm going to do over here, I'm writing a plt.imread, means I'm going to read an image. Now, what is the location from where you need to read an image? I'm going to read image from content face.jpg, which is already available. img.shape means my image, with the help of my Herkesket file, you can say, or the picture which I have given to it. Image.shape means the image will be given a shape, will be taken, will be truncated in such a way so that Herkesket file can be applied over here. Next, I'm importing here CV2. With the help of CV2, I'm going to run my Herkesket file. I'm going to use my Herkesket file. I'm going to apply the same XML file on the image to find out a clear face, like if I'm able to detect a clear face. So I'll be writing over here CV2.cascade classifier. Inside cascade classifier, I'm going to leave over here a face Herkesket XML. And the object I'm going to take up here as a model. Now inside model, I'm having, like, I've applied my Herkesket file on CV2 and I've taken it on model. Now with the help of model object, I'm going to apply this Herkesket XML file on my image, which I've saved in my system. So how to apply? I'm simply writing over here model.detect multi-scale, means multiple scale. It's a function with the help of which the image will be detected, the face will be detected, and the face shape is analyzed. Now I wanted to draw a white color rectangle on the faces. Now how to do this thing? For this, I'm using here for face in faces function, because I'm already having, all the faces collection inside faces object. So I'm going to bring one face from all the faces. So I'm having a square, and we know in square we have like 4 different coordinates which I'm taking up in face. Now CV2.rectangle means I want to draw a rectangle. How to draw a rectangle on image? I'm having extra. I just need to give 4 coordinates, four different places over here so that I can apply over here. This is 255, 255, 255 is a color, guys. So this is a color because I wanted to draw a white color. If you are going to take over here 000, so that is a black color. So this is nothing but RGB. So I'm having a red shade, I'm having, green shade, and this is my blue shade. So I'm using here RGB color model. With the help of RGB color model, I've written over here a color that is 255, 255, 255. So I just wanted to draw a rectangle with the help of white color. So once I have drawn, I've saved everything in IMG, and at the end I've shown IMG. So I'm going to run this out, guys. Just simply I'm going to click over here and you can see the image will be detected. But it is not 100% sure. This is image detection. It's a kind of analyzation. You can say it is not 101% sure. Sometimes the faces are blurred. Sometimes the faces are not very clear. The eyes are not clear. The eyebrows are not clear. Ears are not clear. So this face detection code won't be able to detect such faces. So it is just a kind of code with the help of which face detection can be done with the help of Python. So thank you so much, guys. Today in this video, we have discussed a lot of project. We have discussed CSV file visualization, SQL connectivity, MySQL tutorial also we have done. At the end, this is an amazing project I've shared with you. So you can add this project in your college as if you're intern, if you wanted to give as a minor project, if you're a school student. This is a face detection program in Python. So thank you so much for attending all my classes. Kindly implement, and a very good luck to all of you. Happy coding. Thank you so much.